companies signed just last year. Deals that will open more doors for our exporters, deals that will encourage economic growth, and deals that will create jobs in both Canada and in India. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a bright future ahead, but as I said at the outset, there is room to grow. There is room to expand trade, to cooperate on security issues, and to position Canada as a global leader in international education. Prime Ministers Harper and Singh have tasked our officials with tripling bilateral trade to $15 billion by 2015. So far, we've made great progress. The growth in the number of Canadian companies actively working in India has jumped from 250 to more than 600. While trade is now at $5.2 billion, we cannot and we will not rest on our laurels. We're working on 2 agreements that will take our trade relationship to a whole new level. We're negotiating a comprehensive economic partnership agreement which will boost our economies by at least $6 billion each. We look forward to greater momentum in these talks and plan to conclude a high-quality agreement in the near future. But for the two-way trade to truly blossom, we need a completed trade agreement. We're eager to finalize the Foreign Investment Protection and Promotion Agreement, which would make it easier and more predictable for Canadian companies to do business in India. It will unlock the full potential of our trade relationship, and it will benefit both countries, businesses, workers, and families. As we negotiate these economic agreements, we're keenly aware that without a more secure, regional, and global environment, we cannot fully realize our economic potential. And while our defense relations with India have traditionally been modest, we're now working to boost cooperation on this front as well. That means we need to collaborate more robustly on regional security issues. Challenges like governance, counterterrorism in Afghanistan, or emergency preparedness and ending civil wars in the region. Challenges that threaten the stability needed by our businesses and civil society to contribute fully. We're not frozen in the 1980s. We grieve for victims of terrorism in India, and we know where it spawns from, those who cling to paranoia of the past. India's future is based on the shared prosperity that we can achieve in peace and in freedom. And as Iran inches ever closer to nuclear weapons capacity, Canada and India will work together on combating the proliferation of nuclear weapons. In fact, Iran could learn a thing or two from the Canada-India experience. As I mentioned earlier, the Nuclear Cooperation Agreement assures civilian and peaceful use of nuclear material, equipment, and technology from Canada. We are willing to work with peaceful, freedom-loving nations. Along with potential opportunities for investment in energy, we see immense opportunities as well in education. Last year more than 30,000 Indian students studied in Canada. India is now the second largest source of international students to Canada. And this does a lot to increase our people-to-people ties, and I believe will help fuel economic growth between our two countries in the future. It's a number that keeps on growing because of Canada's world-class education and our safe, multicultural communities. But consider this, to fully take advantage of its knowledge potential, India needs to educate. India needs to educate 550 million citizens under the age of 25. That's a daunting task. To get there, India will need an additional 800 universities and 45,000 colleges. India simply cannot do it alone, and it will need the help of Canada's universities and colleges, which are among the very best in the world. Canadian academic institutions and associations are actively working to skill the 1 million young Indians who enter the workforce each and every month. This young generation, the demographic dividend that could easily become a demographic disaster, is the generation that will bring great change to India. And Canada has the vision to become an international leader in education. We will play our part in helping India's next generation prosper to be part of India's evolution into an economic powerhouse. This is why we've signed a memorandum of understanding to promote student and faculty exchanges and to build bridges between the future leadership communities of both countries. Of course, this deepened engagement could not have happened without Canada's strong, dynamic Indo-Canadian community. You are the leading doctors, nurses, teachers, lawyers, business owners, and public servants, and increasingly members of provincial parliament and members of parliament and cabinet ministers. You have prospered as proud Canadians. The sons and daughters of India contribute to all aspects of Canadian culture and to Canadian society. And I'm not even talking about Deepa. I'm talking about Russell Peters, Deepa Mehta, Mani Malhotra, and others. Many of you here tonight are shining examples of the achievements of Indo-Canadians who are making Canada stronger, more innovative, leading the way in strengthening our bonds and close ties with India. Our recent history has been one of determination when faced with a global economic downturn that originated beyond our respective borders. Canada and India held our ground. Our financial systems in either country did not fail us. Our fiscal prudence served us well, and our commitment to global trade and to working together has never wavered. Now we are both determined to become stronger trade partners. This is a relationship that has clearly benefited both our nations in ways that were once unimaginable. And we're going to count on you, each and every one of you, to help us realize the full potential of this deepening cooperation and this important relationship. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup.
And of course, for all the insightful remarks.
Keep it going for our honors guests today. So before we get into the awards presentation, what the ICCC would like to do is actually introduce you to the advisory board and actually take you through the award process. The advisory board consists of distinguished individuals who had the responsibility of evaluating all the nominees and coming up with the final and very difficult decision in each award category.
Now, if you could please direct your attention to the screens, and we'll give you an overview of the award process.
The Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce recognizes the achievements of outstanding Indo-Canadians in 11 categories every year. Nominations are invited from all across Canada and screened to ensure that they meet the eligibility criteria. Next, our advisory board needs to deliberate and choose the final awardees who are being honored today. The result of their efforts is a group of 12 rare individuals who have made significant strides in their respective fields and have made a valuable contribution to society. Needless to say, these individuals make all Indo-Canadians proud. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the advisory board of the ICCC. Dr. Alok Mukherjee is the chair of Toronto Police Services Board. Mark Golger is the Regional Sales Manager of Asia with the International Business Development Group of Export Development Canada. Sampath Padar is the founding president and CEO of Byrex Gems Incorporated. Suresh Tarkar is active in public advocacy areas of multiculturalism, diversity, the role of visible minorities, and mentoring youth. Steve Gupta is an acclaimed entrepreneur and successful hotelier and a reputed builder. Vasu Chanchanali is a serial entrepreneur and passionate philanthropist. Vikram Khurana is founder and CEO of Prudential Consulting Incorporated.
What a distinguished panel of judges.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why we're here. It's time to begin the awards presentation ceremony. Our chief guest and the ICCC president will first hand over the award to the recipient, along with the award sponsor of the category. Then the award sponsor will also receive a plaque of recognition. To present the first award of the night, the award of Female Entrepreneur of the Year, please welcome Serge Gatesco, National Assurance Leader representing PricewaterhouseCoopers LLP, the award sponsor.
Thank you, everyone. Canada is a country of entrepreneurs, and PwC is proud to be the sponsor of this year's Female Entrepreneur of the Year. The Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce's Female Entrepreneur of the Year Award is given to a woman entrepreneur with an established profile in the Canadian and the global business community, who has demonstrated achievements in business, product, process innovation, development, and has combined that with strong leadership skills, along with stellar contributions to the community. The 2013 Female Entrepreneur of the Year Award is Raj Gurney. Raj is the founder, president, and CEO of Anarchy Media and Open Chest with Raj Gurney. Raj founded Anarchy Media in 2002, and it's currently North America's longest-running pop, cultural, lifestyle, multimedia brand for and about the global South Asian community. Anarchy Media has evolved from an award-winning print magazine into a multimedia brand that encompasses an online mega site, an exclusive event company, a weekly e-newsletter, a growing social media network, and Open Chest with Raj Gurney, which is a celebrity website that features one-on-one interviews that Raj conducts with celebrities in personal conversational style format. In addition, Raj has spearheaded a corporate mandate to support charity and not-for-profit organizations, where Anarchy Media has helped raise funds for organizations such as Human Rights Watch, Heart and Stroke Foundation, Red Cross, CANFOR, and the United Way. As I was preparing for tonight's remarks, I reviewed Anarchy's website, and I found one of their quotes interesting. It said, "Be unique, be Anarchy." Tonight we celebrate a truly unique and deserving individual. Please join me in congratulating Raj on her outstanding achievement.
Raj Gurney founded Anarchy Media in 2002, which is now a renowned multimedia brand in North America. Anarchy produces and distributes original content for print, online, and live events. Raj has progressively expanded the multimedia brand from an award-winning print magazine to encompass a unique portfolio that comprises of a significant online presence. Over the last decade, Anarchy Media has grown to a team of over 30 people. She has created a unique personal brand, Open Chest with Raj Gurney, a celebrity website featuring one-on-one interviews which she has conducted over the past decade. Raj is more than just an entrepreneur. She has actively given back to society by supporting charitable and non-for-profit organizations and has raised funds for various organizations like the Human Rights Watch, Heart and Stroke Foundation, Red Cross, CANFOR, and the United Way. In 2013, Raj served as the honorary chair of the Empowerment of Women charity gala hosted by the United Way of Peel, and is currently serving on the advisory board of One Profit, which has a mandate to raise funds to support the children of India.
Good evening, everyone. My gosh, I'm super excited. I have to say that I was really surprised, excited, elated, all of the above, when the Indo-Canadian Chamber of Commerce contacted me and gave me the fabulous news. I am looking forward to 10 more tremendous years as a female, as an entrepreneur, and also as a mother. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your evening.
To present the award for Male Entrepreneur of the Year, please welcome Gino Scapoletti, National Managing Director, representing PricewaterhouseCoopers LLP, the award sponsor.
Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce Male Entrepreneur of the Year Award. It's given to an entrepreneur with an established profile in the Canadian and global business communities. The award requires demonstrated achievements in business innovation, leadership, and stellar contributions to the community. The 2013 Male Entrepreneur of the Year Award winner is Sujay Shah. Sujay used his early experience working in his father's business, Shaw Trading Company, to launch his own entrepreneurial spirit. He moved to the United States when he was 26 and started STC America, a diversified food importer. Under his leadership today, as president of Shashi Foods and Key Naturals, Sujay and his brothers run a vertically integrated business, sourcing the best ingredients and developing exciting products for the natural food industry while staying ahead of current market trends. From coaching his son's soccer team to contributing as a family to health and clean water initiatives in East Africa, Sujay takes a local and global approach to his community and philanthropic contributions. Please join me in congratulating our 2013 award winner, Sujay Shah.
Has a passion for life, leading a well-balanced and active lifestyle. This is embodied in both his corporate and personal endeavors. Using early experiences with his father's business, Shah Trading Co. Limited, Sujay now follows his own entrepreneurial spirit as president of Sashi Foods and Kai Naturals Incorporated. Since it was always part of his vision to develop a business that extends beyond Canada's borders, Sujay moved to New York City at the age of 26 and created STC America, a well-diversified food importer. Today, under Sujay's leadership, he and his brothers run a vertically integrated business, sourcing the best ingredients and developing exciting products from the natural food market while staying ahead of current market trends. Sujay's successes include Sashi Food Incorporated winning the CAMSC's Supply of the Year and being a finalist in the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year in 2011. In February, it was announced that Kai Naturals Incorporated won the prestigious Deloitte Canada's Best Managed Companies for 2012. From coaching his son's soccer team to East Africa, where his family contributes to health and clean water initiatives, Sujay also takes both a local and global approach to his community and philanthropic involvement. As a master instructor of Taekwondo, Sujay inspires local teenagers to share his personal passion for the martial arts. His family legacy, which combines a passion for both food and business, is something he hopes to pass on to his children.
I'm truly honored today to receive this prestigious award and would like to thank everyone at the ICCC and of course, finally, my wife, Gina, and my 3 children, Jay, Arya, and Dylan, for being there for me every step of the way. Thank you very much and have a great evening.
To present the award for Female Professional of the Year, please welcome Mr. Venki Raman, District Vice President, Calgary North, representing CIBC, the award sponsor.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Venki Raman, and I'm the new Vice President for Calgary North. Many of you know me as the local District Vice President in Toronto, and I've just moved over to Calgary. It is my distinct honor and privilege to sponsor the award for the Female Professional of the Year. The Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce's Female Professional of the Year award is given to a woman professional who has an established track record of achievements in professional practice as judged by peer group and has also made significant contributions to the profession and to the community. The 2013 Female Professional of the Year award winner is Sadhna Joshi. Let's give it up for Sadhna. Sadhna Joshi is an associate professor in the Department of Molecular Genetics and Department of Laboratory Medicine and Pathobiology at the University of Toronto. For the past 25 years, the research in her laboratory has focused on the development of genetic strategies for HIV prevention and treatment. For the treatment, she is developing a gene therapy approach whereby the patient's own cells will be genetically modified to secrete antiviral proteins. 4 of the proteins tested in her laboratory were shown to confer 99% inhibition of HIV infection. A one-time gene delivery procedure would provide a lifetime treatment and obviate the need to take antiretroviral drugs for life. This would represent the most affordable, accessible, nutritious, safe, and easy-to-use preventive measure to block HIV transmission. Wow, isn't that something? Now, yeah, absolutely. As if this was not enough, something that I learned while I was talking to Sadhna is that she's a passionate poet and a musician. So her aspiration is to also win a future award in poetry and music. So let's ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Sadhna Joshi.
Sadhna Joshi is Associate Professor in the Department of Molecular Genetics and Department of Laboratory Medicine and Pathobiology at the University of Toronto. For the past 25 years, research in her laboratory has been focused on the development of genetic strategies for HIV prevention and treatment. For the treatment, she is developing a gene therapy approach whereby patients' own cells will be genetically modified to secrete antiviral proteins. 4 of the proteins tested in her laboratory were shown to confer 99% inhibition of HIV infection. A one-time gene delivery procedure would provide a lifetime treatment and obviate the need for taking antiretroviral drugs for life. Her work in the area of HIV prevention has been groundbreaking and simplifies the propagation of antiviral proteins in the treatment delivery. Further, these advances will represent the most affordable, accessible, nutritious, safe, and easy to use preventive measures to block HIV transmission. In 2013, Sadhna received the Pride of India Award and was selected for the Glory of India Award.
It is a great honor to receive the 2013 Female Professional of the Year Award, for which I would like to thank ICCC for their selection, the University of Toronto, where this research was conducted, Canadian Institutes of Health Research, and Canadian Foundation for AIDS Research for providing funding, my collaborators Dr. Reed and Dr. Zuniga Flutter, all of my students, especially Alexander Falkenhagen, for contributing to this research, and finally my family and friends for their continuous support throughout these years. Thank you.
Welcome David Naylor, President of the University of Toronto, who will introduce our keynote speaker for the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, throughout its 36-year history, the Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce has helped to catalyze business success for its members and deepen the relationship between Canada and India. As you know, on a per capita basis, Canada is very fortunate to have 3 times the number of people of Indian origin as compared to our great and envious neighbor to the south. This community is an extraordinary asset in building a Canadian culture of innovation, entrepreneurship, and global trade. Now, just as the ICCC exemplifies Canadian dynamism, diversity, and community building, so also does our next speaker, the Honourable Kathleen Wynne, Ontario's 25th Premier. The bullet points of the Premier's biography speak for themselves. Bachelor of Arts degree at Queen's, Master of Arts and Master of Education degrees at the University of Toronto, first a school trustee, then elected to the Legislative Assembly in 2003 representing Don Valley West. Immediately appointed Parliament